Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time it's about this game, which is DROD, or Deadly Rooms of Death. And it's the first game in the series, King Dugan's Dungeon. So I'm not gonna explain exactly what's going on here. I'll just start playing the game and I'll explain as I go along, alright? Let's just jump right into it. And even though it says continue playing game, I just started one to check some things out, so I didn't actually play much of this yet, but I know it's a... well, I've played later games in the series, but not this one, so this is gonna be fun. And there is no voice acting for the level intro, so... and yes, as you can see, this was created March 18, 2004. That's a long time ago for me. But yeah, let's go right into it. So I hope you're not going to charge me for the top level. I already have that cleaned up. Well, mostly. King Dugan. Alright, so we're going to clear King Dugan's dungeon, as the name says. That down here is a master wall, which is only cleared once you master a hold. So that's the first mechanic we encounter, I guess. We're not going to be mastering the hold just yet. And of course, this is the first level. So the game has you move with the number pad, and you can turn your sword with Q and W. As for this orb, it toggles doors, and this one too. So I know the sound is not too loud. Decided to keep it, you know, as a background music kind of deal, while my commentary takes the spotlight, even though I don't know if I'm gonna be very good about providing entertaining commentary during the actual playthrough, because this is gonna require me to think a lot. Okay, so this is fairly simple. Just switch the gates and toggle all the orbs. It's a very rudimentary starting puzzle. Just getting you used to it, and of course, as King Dugan said, he already cleared the first dungeon for us. So, the first level of the dungeon. So this says, to open the blue door, you must conquer every room. Simple enough. Finish all the rooms marked red on the map, like this one. You can see in the bottom left here. And it will open the door.
First roach of the dungeon.
Alright, I think this could be a little louder actually, so let me just fix that. In the settings, let's see, voices.
Follow me.
Yep.
It sounds good enough. Alright. So according to this scroll, challenge, kill the roach facing east. Oh, well, I do want to actually do the challenges, so I'm going to do that. Let's start the room all together by facing east.
The first roach of the dungeon. Come to Beethro, roach burger to be.
This is not gonna be very hard, I think. Maybe actually it's gonna be. I think it's not actually going to be. Is it gonna be possible? Well, you don't have to be facing east to get to it, right? Just while killing it, so. Let's not take any chances.
Come to Beethro, roach burger to be.
Ah, there you go. Like this. If you move in the space left, or left to the roach there, with your sword pointing east, you will kill it.
A clean kill. This job's gonna turn out great, I just know it.
Alright, Beethro. This is our main character. He's named Beethro Budkin. He's a kind of ugly man, but, you know, who cares about that when there's roaches to be smited? In this room, you cannot actually solve the room, because those roaches up there will never get to you. So you gotta come back later. Instead, let's go over here. And in this room, I suppose it teaches us about using the arrows, the force arrows, which we could learn by trying to go over these ones, which prevent us from doing so. Once you pass through, you cannot go back. You can move in any direction that the arrows don't specifically stop you from doing. So, take for example these arrows, you could move on the side here. I'm gonna rewind that. And that kind of stuff, but you can't actually move against them. About this door, it's a green door. It opens only after all monsters in a room are killed. So that's simple enough too. Let's take care of that. Of course, normally the roaches would just jump us and destroy us, since they were clumped together. But since there were force arrows, they can't go against them either. Works both ways, you see. Ah, this room. This is where I believe, well, you can actually cheese it a little bit, like doing this. But you could also solve it by simply doing a backswipe. Backswipe is the move I showed off earlier by killing that roach facing to the east. Challenge: open all the doors before killing any roaches. Ooh, that might be hard. Let's try it. Okay, so this one opens. Well, let's just get to all the doors there. They're not very hard challenges. There you go. Alright, so that was pretty simple. It's the first level, you know. And now here you learn about hordes. I believe there's a challenge up there to not use the alcove in the top passageway. I should be able to do it. So this is one of the more, let's say, boring rooms to complete, but maybe one of the most fun to watch, I suppose. These you just have to shake them a little bit until you can't anymore. There you go. If they make a clean 2 lines, then you can just do this. You will be most likely not really using the checkpoints. You don't hide in the alcoves, alright. It would be too easy if I did that, after all. Now that's a problem, actually. Okay. Yeah, okay, the problem persists. There you go. Simple as pie. I will be trying to complete all the challenges on the playthrough. And this one challenge, kill the roaches on 9 consecutive turns. Ooh, so you have to do a combo 9. That's interesting. You have to, well, we're gonna have to lead the roaches over and not die. Maybe I can actually guide them by doing this. This is probably doomed to failure, but is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's do it another way. What if I go down here and free those first, and then I come back up and try to lead them like this? There you go. Ah, so close. That's not gonna work. Maybe if I do this like that. No, that's not gonna work either because the other roaches got stuck. That's not gonna work either. Let's see. maybe I can actually... No, there's a roach down there that actually entered back into it, and that's not good. Dang. This is gonna be a bit harder than I thought. Maybe I can actually wait for them here, and then spring the trap. No, that's not gonna work, because I still need to have them maybe like this. No, now I'm stuck. Let's see. There you go. Alright. That was a bit harder than I thought. It was a fun one. And now we can exit the level. When you finish, like I said before... Actually, I might not have said... oh yeah, there was that note. So... Oh, right. That note that said about the blue door. Opening after you clear all the rooms. Now that we've done that, we can go back and proceed to the second level. To fill everybody in on the basic story of the game, we are this man called Beethro Budkin, and we are a Smitemaster. What does that entail? Well, we have to smite. And by smiting, it is killing all the roaches and monster creatures to clear a dungeon. Because all these kings have these dungeons, you know? Set up for them and stuff. And here we are, making sure to remove all of the monsters from them so the dungeons are clear and nice for everybody. So that's our job, and we're gonna do it with gusto or bravado or whatever else you like to use as your qualities. Although maybe Beethro is not the best kind of person to go about with gusto, he is the best to go about with bravado. And this is a special command. In some rooms, the special command key, the dot keypad on the keypad, is strips it to open shortcuts when returning to a room you've already cleared. Try it here. Go east and return to this room and use the command key. Alright, let's do it. Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay, so basically, it's going to register when you reach certain points and make it easier on you to come back instead of having to go all the way around. So that's good. I think that's new, actually. I don't think that was in the original game. Also, all this atmospheric light you see around here too, that's new too. This is the 5.0 version, which you could contrast to the other game, well, the other versions by the other people who made a let's play of them too. We didn't find any secret, but we might be back later for those. I will show them if I can find them, but for the most part I might just find them, then forget about them, because that's gonna be mastery stuff. So Beethro is a bit rusty, but the next level should get him in good shopping form. I'll do this level, at least if I can actually deal with it, and then I'll stop the video for this episode. For the first episode of Let's Play King Dugan's Dungeon. So this one looks simple enough. Let's see. You can click on these orbs to check what they toggle. So these toggle all a different door each, and this toggles the middle door. Alright. So let's start by toggling this one, and then killing the roach. So far not too complicated. But you know, it's the second level too. It's probably gonna be super easy. Admittedly, I said that about the first level, or I might not have said that, but it's kind of implied. And I still got stumped because I tried to do it one of the challenges there. So that'll be good. Even though the game is kind of easy here. Can I actually do that? I don't think I can actually. I might have screwed myself over. Let's do this way instead. But yeah, like I was saying, even though the game is kind of easy now because I've played the third and fourth and the fifth entry in the series, and this is the first one, these challenges will at least keep me on my toes, you know? Make it a little harder on me. Alright, so that's dealt with. On to the next room. Let's go down to the normal floor instead, first. Here we have challenge. Don't let the queen reach the northeastern corner of the room. Oh, that's kind of hard. Let's see, is that even possible? There must be a secret somewhere. Let's see. First, let me reset the room. Is there a secret wall somewhere? I feel like there's a secret wall somewhere. Maybe around it. No, actually, that. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I don't know.
That queen will make tons of new roaches by the time I get to the orb and back.
Yeah, something's wrong with that. Let's see. Actually, maybe I can just trap it somewhere. Aha! If you are quick enough, you can get it trapped there. So that's not the northeastern corner. So that's good too. Alright. Let's see if we can't get there in a timely manner now. Let's save on turns. When re-entering this room after clearing it, use the command key to activate this orb. Yeah, okay. That's good. Without having to go back all the way to the start. So now we're gonna have a little problem here with the roaches and stuff. When we're going to pass the Roach Queen, she's going to try running away from us again, because that's what Roach Queens do. So what I'm gonna do instead is get on the same x-axis as her and wait. And then I'm going to let her make some eggs and come all the way down here. And I'll wait some more. And I'll wait for her to make some more eggs. And that's it. Now she is trapped because the roaches on top of her will try getting to me. Haha. But they won't be able to. And that will trap the queen roach. And by the time I'm up here, the queen roach will no longer want to get out. So a challenge is going to be successfully completed, and I'm going to be successfully dead if I don't do something about that. Alright, let's just finish clearing the road here. The road to the end of the level 2, and we got the challenge complete. Alright. The music might be a little low actually, I might get it a bit higher. I wanted to keep it as sort of a background music more than anything else, but our first concern here is to get to the Roach Queen as fast as possible to stop her from making all these babies. I do not want a million roaches to deal with. That's not good actually. Let's see. Alright. I got a terrible optimization pattern here, so sorry if I move a lot. To solve these rooms that could be solved a little bit faster. It's just how it is. This room, it looks positively great. So I'm sure everybody else now caught what's going on, so I'm going to try and save face here. By doing something like this. And there you go. Now I'm gonna save a little bit of time instead. Wait, I'm going to save a little bit of time by doing this. So now the Roach Queen is stuck there. That's not gonna work actually. Can I do something about that? Like, if I lock the queen, maybe she'll... No, you know what? Let's give up on that. It's okay, it's fine. Let's just make her flee over there and take the high road around. Actually, yeah, it's not gonna work either. Okay, I give up game. There you go. There were no challenges for this, so I guess you can't actually block her enough. It's okay. It'll just take basically forever. Actually, I'm probably better off trying to go kill the queen first. Now, of course, all of these little guys will be awaiting my return with bated breath for running around so much. There you go. And last but not least, all of these little buggers. Alright, let's keep going. So far these rooms have mostly been mindless destruction. I have to open the door, kill the queens before they spawn again. Ooh, that's a decent challenge. Let's see if we can't go for that in a timely manner here. Have our sword pointing somewhere. What we're gonna do here is wait until this turn and then have them spawn a bunch of eggs. One escaped. That's not good actually. Do I want to make it like that, or do I want to go for it like this? Yeah, that's not very good either, is it? Let's see. Maybe I can actually time it so they don't spawn. Like this. Yeah, that's probably better.
Now
there you
that
go.
was a fine piece of Smitemitery.
Just gotta make sure they don't spawn eggs. Or maybe I could have just waited for them to spawn somewhere else. I don't know. Who cares? The room is solved. Good timing makes things a lot easier. Yeah, like that. Because if you don't time it well, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of roaches.
Can I kill off those queens before they dump eggs?
That might be a challenge, actually. Let's see. Clearly, I can kill one right now. But this other one, it's gonna be a bit hard to get to her. Nope, not like this. One is gonna, yeah.
Slow.
Is this a challenge? Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with that challenge then. I think I can get it though. Let's see. If I don't start
Can
there,
I kill off those queens before they dump eggs?
actually I can do this. Yes. And I can just kill them. There you go. Gone in 30 seconds. Yeah, pretty much.
Ha! Easily.
Alright, let's do this room. Let's not do this room right now. Let's do it like this. So as you can see, being prepared when you enter a room is very good, and it removes a fair bit of the challenge. Well, maybe not the challenge itself, but makes the room a bit easier to deal with, especially on these rooms, which are basically horde rooms. If you don't know what that means, it's basically what it means. Like, it's a horde of enemies, and you gotta deal with the whole horde of enemies. Basically, mindless hack and slash. There's no real puzzle to be had, just introduction to the mechanics and how the game works. So, in short, pretty easy, just mindless and sometimes a bit tedious too. Like this room. This looks fun. Let's see. This opens that gate, alright. And these open the gates up top. Alright, so basically I'm gonna wanna have all the gates open before I do anything else. And while I do that, a bunch of enemies are gonna spawn. I mean, it's a bit more puzzly than the previous rooms, but not by much. And of course, after playing the 5th game and so on, it's not very puzzly. That might actually not be good to trigger right now. Let's wait a second here. There you go. Finally activate this. And now I'm gonna have to make my way up. Alright. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the little trick. Yeah. Damn. She escaped. Come back for me! I'm not gonna get her before she lays eggs again. Which is a bit annoying. But at least she only laid 2, because this is a thing you're not maybe supposed to learn just yet, but the monsters in this game, if you click on them, or right click on them, you see there's a little number 1 here. And that's the same for these. Number 4, number 2, number 3. These are move orders. You don't actually move at the same time. You move first, always, of course. But objects and monsters also have a movement order. And as you can see, they have a very strict movement order. This is gonna be fun. Actually... yeah, okay. So, what I want to do here... No, not this one, alright. The other one then. Toggle this to open the gate, and then I have to go all the way back here to force the queens. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's shuffle them up a bit. To force the queens right out and into the other area, which I can actually access, because I will never be able to access the center area there. That's the whole puzzle. And by the time you're done, you're gonna have to deal with a million roaches, as is customary, of course. Don't worry, I'll go back for the 2 that are stuck there. Beethro makes this kind of sound when you kill a lot of monsters. I don't know, it's kind of funny. You might not hear it very well because the sound is kind of low, but... Okay, what's this say? Don't turn your sword again after striking the orb. Ooh, that's a nice challenge. Here it says, don't do it, it's obvious what will happen. Yes, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to die a gruesome death, probably. Let's try it this way. Alright, so far so good. I have no clue how that's gonna turn out. I think I should have just... No, actually that's not a good orientation. Let's do it like this, yeah, sure. Actually, let's not be too dangerous here. Oh, that's bad. Let's salvage that. I failed to salvage it. Nope, that's not good. Okay, let's see. No, that's not good either. Maybe I can do it by pointing upwards, because now that will let me deal with this annoyance. Of course, it would go faster if they could actually group up. No, that's not gonna work either. That's a legitimately hard challenge. I can deal with them this way. That's bad, though. No, that's not gonna work, even though it's a good idea. Maybe I just need to catch them in a box too. Can I do that? Nope, that's not gonna work either. This one is fairly decently hard. Let's try this start again. There. I solved this problem now, alright. Alright, I think I got it. I think this is the right direction. This is bad. But nothing to fear, alright. It's a bit more tedious than the actual solution of the room, which is a lot simpler and easier than this, but I can work with that. Let's guide all of these roaches over here. Oh, that might actually be bad. Oh, it's not. Okay. There you go. Alright, now the hard parts are now pretty much over. It's just a matter of clearing it up. Without turning your sword at all. Yeah! They're behind you! They were. There's another thing down there that I didn't do, and I regret not doing so, but we'll do it soon. Okay, this is the last room, so I'm not gonna deal with that just yet. First we're gonna do everything else. This is kind of a bother though, having to go all the way around. There could have been a gate there, in that starting room, but there wasn't, so I'm not sure what this hallway does either. Like, there's a hallway down there. It doesn't really lead anywhere. This is a pretty big dungeon though. Like, if you think about it, like measure everything up, let's say Beethro measures. I don't know, actually there's an actual measure for how wide a square actually is, but
Hey, a Wraithwing, all by himself too. That means I could be chasing him all over the room.
yeah, basically these guys are going to stay at 5 blocks away from you. 5 squares away from you, I should say. And they will not go any closer unless there are other Wraithwings with them. But if you move towards them, they move away. Like, they're really big cowards. But if they are stuck, they will not move away, so... And they also, they fly over pits, so... Of course, by killing the Wraithwing first, I ensured that this room would not be absolutely tedious, which was the goal of this whole operation in the first place. Not make the room tedious for me. Alright. And then we just have to clear up the roaches, which is the easiest thing ever. And then we're out. So now we're gonna do the last rooms. There's a scroll here. Use the command key to toggle the doors. Well, I guess this is faster, but we're gonna pass through anyway, so... let's see. First we're gonna wanna deal with these guys. So yeah, this is another horde room, where you just basically mindlessly kill all of the roaches. With no thoughts nor reason behind your genocide actions. Genocidal actions, I should say. The puzzles, yeah, puzzles, because there's multiple ones, later get a bit more complex than this. This is still part of the tutorial. And a reason why I'm not doing the secret rooms much is because the secret rooms are... they're not really secret, they're just, like, hidden. And I don't really want to strain my eyes too much searching for it. Like, the broken walls and stuff, like, they don't appear very well, they blend in with the actual walls, and... just a preference thing. I really like how the secrets were handled in the 5th game, where you have to complete an additional challenge or come back and do something else or stuff like that. Even outright solving a room in a different way. But there's not that in this game because it's fairly old. And that's fine too. Just means I'm not gonna do them much on screen because that would also require me to search for them, which I'm not gonna do. So that's also why I'm not really gonna show them much. This is gonna be fun. Alright. Come on, get all in here, little buddies. And then we kill them all. And take care to not die in the process. And finally, for the last batch. There you go. This level is a bit longer. Like I said, horde rooms tend to be a little bit more annoying to deal with because they're not actually puzzles. I guess they're a puzzle in how to handle this many monsters, but oh, this is gonna be fun. I say with a long drawn-out sigh. Oh, I gotta open the orb first. So yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. We're gonna have to kill a bunch of roaches and go all the way back around. I'm not sure why there's so many alcoves with this room, but oh. Doing the stupidest mistakes ever. But yeah, I'm not sure why there's so many alcoves, I guess, so you could take advantage of the landscape and get the roaches stuck. But since it's a horde rooms, rooms, yes, like there's multiple rooms in a single room. No, horde room. You probably don't really need to do that. If you had to manipulate them and get them to places, then maybe, but that's not the case. And we're gonna have to make one more trip around. Gotta be careful not to get our first death in a horde room of all things. And now I'm stuck here actually, that's not a good idea. Okay, let's redo this without getting stuck. This is why I like the latest versions of the game. The unlimited undo. For horde rooms, it's pretty invaluable. There's no real puzzle, don't need to think it about. Yes, I can language well. But yeah, if you make a stupid mistake like that, you don't have to re-clear a million monsters. Yes, we are now done with the level. Alright, and no secrets found yet. Like I said, not gonna really bother me. Now we're gonna have to go all the way back around, so in the meantime, I will see you next time at the very exit of the level, so as to not bore you with the long travel back there, so see you then, alright? Have a good day.